Welcome to Move Better 55 Plus team. I just want to let you know what's going on today. You are going to need a blanket for any kneeling exercises that might come about. Alternatively, you always know that you can put your foot on the seat of a chair and do the same exact movement. A blanket is always helpful. 2 medium, 1 heavy weight, relative to what you have been working on thus far. For me today, for many reasons, my light or medium rather is 10 pounds, just for your reference, and my heavy is 20. We're gonna start with a little bit of a warm up, so clear your space. I'm gonna put on some music, and if I could just have a thumbs up if the sound is okay, volume wise. Just give it a moment to get started. Can we hear it? Yay me. Okay, you can always turn the volume up on your end too, so if you want to hear a little bit more music, we're going to get the party started. Full body workout today. What does that mean? Our whole 3 programs in the series thus far is strength, low impact cardio, maybe a little high today, we'll see depending on who you are, and of course some mobility / stretching. So from here, we're actually going to use our chair. So I kind of lied a little bit. You're going to sit at the edge of your chair. Chairs are always part of this practice, as you know. And I want you to widen your feet. We know that we want our sit bones on the seat of the chair. And if you can't find them here, it simply means widen your feet for me, Candace, so they're like nice and like 2 to 3 feet apart. If you can't feel your sit bones on the base of the chair, you're simply going to elevate your seat. It might be that your tailbone is tucked underneath you. And then from here, take both hands to the sides of your temple or the base of your skull. And you're going to hinge with that flat back. Press your feet into the floor and come right back up. So hinging pattern is what we're focusing on for this particular exercise, starting to warm up various parts of our body, including our hip crease. So as you hinge, I want you to focus on pushing your feet into the floor to bring your torso upright. And while we're here, think about elbows slightly back. Your hands are not pushing your head forward in space. Hello, Claudette. Good. We'll go for 5, push. First exercise on deck, 4. So we're priming some of the important muscles that are part of our first block, which is strength, 2 and 1. And while you're here, you might as well stay here. Place your hands in the front of your chest, cross your body. And from here, you're gonna hinge forward with a flat back ever so slightly, not quite so much, Sue. So upright on a high diagonal, and then drive your feet into the floor. Now your aim is, let's move that chair a little bit closer, bring your butt and aim it for the center of the chair. So down and drive. Hello, Deanne, down and up. And you can make those little sounds too, like you're a rocket ready to take off. Same action, I want you to drive your feet into the floor, not just stand and use your thighs and your upper back. None of that nonsense. We're focusing on being very precise and come right back down. So there's a little bit of a hinge. We're kind of folding, a bit of origami working here. We're doing our little origami work for the day. 2. Good, and 1. Remember that blanket I asked you to have? I want you to grab it and place that blanket underneath your feet. So your feet might be a little bit more narrow than they just were to fit on the blanket. Now, please make sure that you're comfortable standing on this surface. So if it feels a little too wobbly, please do not fret. Take your hands across your body once again, hinge, push your feet into the floor and come on up. And then sit back down. Give me 6 of those. Yep. Nice. Getting a little deeper in that hip crease by elevating your feet. You can feel that. Great. Perfect. And then move that blanket out of the way and come to stand. Remember I mentioned there's going to be a lot of wall work today, or potentially some wall work today. You're going to take your hands to a wall. I'll give you a moment. Remember, we're just warming up. And as I walk away from the wall, my body becomes a plank. So squeeze the butt, Squeezing the belly. You're gonna drive one knee up, hold it for 3, elbows are straight, for 2, 1, and release, and on repeat. Drive that knee up. 3, 2, 1. Nice, Deanne. And release. Keep going. On repeat. I want to come have a look. Perfect. Try to get that knee a little bit higher each time. Don't be in a rush. Tummy is nice and toned. For 3, 2, and 1. Come away from your wall. You can grab your blanket, or if you have a towel, whatever you're using. Good. Take that towel to your chest. Elbows bent, fists are slightly wider than your elbows. And I want you to push the blanket overhead and then come right back down. Sound effects. Push it up there. Good. Now, I want you to focus on really bringing that tummy in towards the spine. Pull the blanket apart. Feel your upper back muscles involved in this. Keep pushing. Yes. Lock the elbows out at the top. Nice, Sue. 3, 2, and 1, and move that blanket out of the way. Remember, please be sure to have water nearby. You're gonna need a drink every now and then during this class. And here we go. With your feet hip width apart, a little bit of mat space behind you. Float your arms out in front of you with your palms facing upwards. Good. Step your right foot back. Right heel stays elevated. Front knee stays bent. And slide those arms back behind you and come back through center. Switch it up. So alternating. High lunge. Stepping one leg back and then the other. Nice full breath. Feel that expansion in the chest and contraction in the shoulders as those arms sweep back behind you. Good. 3, perfect. 2, nice Marley. Feet stay hip width apart, team. 1, it's already difficult enough to do this. If you narrow that base of support, it's much more challenging. Here we go. Feet hip width apart. Toes facing directly in front of you. I want you to lift your heels and lower them. So here we're starting to just wake up those calf muscles, starting to stimulate that bone remodeling process. If you're in a high risk category, you're going to stay gentle in your drops. If you are in moderate or low, you're welcome to add a little bit more pressure to the drops, but never locking out the knees as you land. You can add the arms, have a little bit of fun, get that blood flowing. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. So we're moving into our EMOM circuit. Every minute on the minute, there's a new exercise. There's 6 exercises repeated 3 times. Shake out those legs, shake out those arms. I need water already. So first exercise on deck is a wall sit. It's a 20-second wall sit. I want to demonstrate simply what a wall sit is. My feet are underneath my hips. I'm slowly going to slide my trunk down the wall. My aim is to bring my legs parallel to the floor and the ceiling. If you can go lower, great, but I highly recommend staying in a place that you feel you can control it. Higher is acceptable too. Time on deck starts. So find your wall sit. Hasn't started yet. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're in it for 20 seconds already. So wall sit. You're gonna feel those quadriceps burning. Those muscles are hugging that thigh bone. Your tummy muscles are tall. If you can press the base of your skull into the wall. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. To come out of it, take your hands to the wall, fingertips, push yourself away and come on up. So 30 seconds, shake out those legs while I demonstrate the next exercise. you're not doing it, you're gonna grab your heavy weight for minute number 2, and you're gonna hold that heavier weight close to your sternum. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, and you're going to sit to stand. So this can also be done body weighted without the use of the weight. We're ready? We're 3, 2, 1. This is not about going fast, just so you know. Feet are outside of the hips, toes slightly turned out. We're gonna lower as low as we can. Now, if you just did a wall sit where your thighs were parallel to the floor, right? Then we wanna try and get as low, even lower, keeping our tailbone reaching towards that imaginary chair. If you want to use your chair for a frame of reference, you're going to go ahead and do that. What you're not going to do is hinge, right? So there's no bowing here. We're staying chest upright. If your chest is bowing, I want you to not lower quite as much. Yes. Bring your butt towards the chair or the wall behind you, Marley. You're doing great. Nice job, Victoria. Looking good, Giselle. 3, 2, 1, time. Shake out those legs. There's not a lot of time. I'm gonna demonstrate the next exercise where we grab 2 weights that are medium in nature. Watch, please, first. Feet hip width apart at the end of my mat. I'm gonna step 1 foot forward. I'm gonna put my grocery bags down, but not really, right? So I'm gonna push my hips back and I'm gonna come on up. So this is the grocery bag, put down and pick up. But all you're gonna do is grip those weights in between your hand once you get to the end of the mat. Time hasn't started yet, just so you know. You're going to do the same thing. So both knees bend, back heel will peel off the mat. You have 10 seconds for your setup. Put your grocery bags, imagine you're putting them down. Yes, push your butt back a little bit more, Judy. So when you push your butt back, you're gonna get more out of your legs rather, and less in your back. Good. Yes. So what does it look like when you put your butt, so it's not a curtsy, let me just clarify, right? We're just hinging and putting those imaginary grocery bags down with 2 medium weights in hand. Yes, Deanne, gorgeous. Nice, Marley. Let's see it, Deb. How do your grocery bags feel? Are they heavy yet? Yes. So you're hinging forward, your butt is moving back. Yes, bend that front knee for me, Sue. You have 15 seconds on deck. You know what this is called? Can you believe this? That's why I've renamed it the grocery bag march. They call it a death march, team. Push your tush back. Your butt won't work if it's right underneath your pelvis. So if you're keeping your spine upright, you're just gonna use those knees. 3, 2, 1, that's time. You take a moment. Medium weight, not your heavy one, in your right hand, and take your left foot forward. So left foot forward, right foot back. From this angle, I look like so. From this angle, I look like so. Weight, knuckles to ceiling. I'm gonna press up and lower. So remember, I want you to really focus on the push mechanic. That is a solid minute of pushing overhead. So take your time, get yourself settled up. When I say start, I say start. Not yet. Let's get everyone. Front ankle is right underneath your knee. Move that front foot forward, Sue. Yes, thank you. Why did I call you Susan? That's so weird. Never knew you as a Susan before. Here we go. Push. All right? Simple. Overhead press. Medium weight that you can manage. But towards the end of this minute, you should be saying not so nice things to me, okay? If you're just floating up and after a minute, you're like, I could keep going. You are not challenging your bones. You are not challenging your muscle enough here, This is the final class. You have gotten stronger. Don't kid yourself. Don't make yourself small. As you push up, you drive that front knee down. Dina, you need to switch out weights. That's too light for you. You're going way too fast. Slow down. You can push quickly, but take your time coming down. We want to control the movements. Push. Does it make your abdominals activate as you press overhead? If not, again, we need to challenge ourselves most. Judy, you're looking fine today. Claudette, beautiful time. Take a moment. Remember, your lunge can look like this too, team. One foot on seat of chair. You're gonna switch it up. Now your right foot goes forward. Your left knee is either on the floor or you're doing the standing variation. Weight is at your shoulder. Knuckles to the ceiling. Yeah, you ready? Push. And take your time. Resist coming down. That's what weight does, right? That resistance, we want to challenge it here. Control. As you drive it up, make an audible sound. Fight for this range of motion. Fight for your strength, right? You can only get stronger, team. There's no going back. Yes, Dana. Okay, we've got 15 more seconds on deck. Making sure your palm is facing inwards and that weight is driving straight overhead as you exhale. 3, 2, 1. All right. You get a little bit of a break after this next exercise. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of holding on to your breaks till the end. Then we go through this again. So options are here. We're gonna lower our body to the ground. We're gonna come up and pop the heels up. So it's like that skiing action. We're sitting down, we're coming up, and if you're able to come up onto your toe mounds, fantabulous. This is a power move. Otherwise, using your body weight, you're gonna go down, you're gonna come up, and you might make a little bit of a jumping action. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, you're in it, go. Yes. Again, if you wanna reset, take your time. You don't have to go at the speed of lightning, cardio's later. Yes. Deanne, reverse the arms. As you sit down, float them overhead. And then use the arms to fly. So sit and reach. Yes. Yes. Halfway through. Dynamic, power, body weighted, strength. Perfect. You do not know if you can jump unless you try. 10 more seconds. It's an option. It's not for everybody. I get it. 3, 2, 1. Pause. That was amazing. All right. Full body. You're so welcome. Grab a sip of water. Pat yourself on the back. Assess the situation, team. Was something not feeling good in terms of pain? Did you feel pain in any particular movement? We lower the weight, minimize the range of motion, right? Don't jump, especially if we're in a high-risk category, right? We want to just do our heel pops. However, if you are not feeling challenged, this is your opportunity, right? No one ever said, I wish I wasn't this strong. Wall sit's coming up in 15. So do whatever you want in this time. I'm gonna clean my wall with my shirt. I'm getting here. So again, please ensure that, something underfoot, non-stick mat is usually pretty helpful. Up here, I feel nothing in my legs. I feel something, but I'm like, Come on, Diane, you can do better than that. Are you ready, Dana? Get yourself there. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Have a little bit of fun. Woo! Big breath in and out. You want to punch those arms because it makes you forget about how your legs are burning. I'm all for it. You're 12 seconds in. We're going for 20. 3, 2, 1, and done. Take your hands to the wall, hinge forward, push off the wall, and come to stand. Shake out those legs. Body weighted squats for those who are preferring not to use weight today. Otherwise, you're going to grab each end of your heavier weight at your collarbones. Keep it close to your body. And you're going to widen your base of support. Follow me. Toes out, heels in. Down, up. We're not using tempo, we're just going down and we're just going up. How low can you go? What things have we learned thus far in squats? Imagine you're pulling them out apart. Aiming your butt to the center of the chair behind you. This is not a plie and bar. That's not what we're doing. Butt is going back and we're folding. 30 more seconds. Gorgeous, Karen. Nice, Victoria. Elbows tucked in for me, Judy. Yes. I said Judy and 3 other people did it. So good. Good, nice and controlled. I'm mimicking the movement without weight. Down and up. Control. We're still pushing the floor away. We're just not being too quick about it, which makes it slightly spicier. That's what my tattoo artist said yesterday when I was wincing. Things are spicy today. Down and up. Widen your butt. Press into the tripod of your feet and keep your toes connected. In 3, 2, 1. You're going to put your weight down. You're going to watch Diana from this angle. Step 1 foot forward. I'm going to put my grocery bags close to the floor. You can see a few inches away, and it's really relative to how far you can bring your butt back. Watch this. It's not a curtsy. It's not even a lunge necessary. It's a hinge. Put those groceries down. It's a hinge. Oh, my hamstrings. Hinge. Find your medium weights. Hold them with love and care. And go. Across your mat. Yes, Deanne, that's perfection. Push that tush back, Deborah. Make sure that front knee is bent too, Carol. Yes. Perfect. Sue, stick it out. Gorgeous, Giselle. You don't have to bring them all the way to the floor, but it's like you're trying. You have 20 more seconds with our lovely grocery bag march. Tell me how heavy the grocery bags you put in the trunk today or yesterday were. Were they 2 pounds? They were not, I am sure of it. That's like a bag of grapes. 3, 2, 1. Remember why we need heavier here. And I know you know this, but I'm going to say it again. As we age, our muscles don't stay strong. They deplete. If we do not load them, those grocery bags will not be accessible. The gardening soil will not be accessible. Your grandkids picking up from the ground to the floor will not be accessible. So it's your responsibility to yourself to not rely on other people. That's why we challenge ourselves here, so that you can continue to stay strong, okay? That's my chat. Sip of water, then we're going into our kneeling overhead press. I'll show you from this angle, split lunge or standing with one foot on the seat of the chair. Whichever foot is in front, the opposite hand holds the weight. So if this is my left leg, this is my right hand holding the weight. Let's all start this together, team. So getting down to your position, squeeze the tush on your back knee leg. So if your right knee is on the floor, your right butt is engaged. Let's go, push and control the descent. It should be that heavy that you have to take your time bringing it back down. It should be that challenging that you need to exhale to get it overhead. And if you're asking me right now, where should I feel it? Your weight is not heavy enough. It's tough love day in Move Better 55 plus. And I know you love it because you're smiling. And cursing maybe at the same time. So yes, when the weight is challenging enough, you will know what parts of you need to work to get the job done. Great job, Giselle. In 3, you're doing good, Sue. 2 and 1. Take your time, switch sides. All right. You're doing great, by the way. So again, get the setup first. And now we go. Press. How many times a day do you raise your arms overhead? Think about your kitchen and what you do there. My travelers here, you know what you do. My Christmas tree decorators putting away their Christmas stuff in the top shelf. There's a lot of skill in pressing overhead. Great job, Carol. Let's see it again. Is that a rock? It almost looks like you have a rock in your hand. I'm sure it's not, but from back here with the shadows, 3, 2, 1, that's time. It's like a Betty Rubble situation. She's just like, choom, pushing that rock overhead. All right, and we're finally in our last exercise. The option to watch for a moment, feet are hip width apart, slightly wider if you wish. This is challenging, yes? If you feel this in your low back, just this, keep your hands on your sternum or at your hips. But I like to drive my arms behind me. Some people like this. If that works for you, I'm only concerned with the momentum of this variation, driving your shoulders forward. Hence why I like starting here. And heel lifts, or you can jump. Pick what suits you, that challenges you the most. Go. Yes, Dina. I know some of you have come into class kind of missing a little bit of that energy. And this is the beauty of exercise, right? It gives it back to you, right? This is why we need to do this type of work. Build our endurance. I don't want to have to nap. I want to nap because it's a choice. Yes, Candace. Right? If you stumble across something, this skill of power, of coordination could save you from falling, right? 3, 2, and 1. 2 rounds, 1 more to go. Shake it off, have a quick sip of water. You got about a minute on deck. So I want to reiterate again why I don't do this variation starting here. After a few rounds of using your arms to lift yourself up, it seems great, but if we're focusing on a nice tall spine, watch what happens when I'm using momentum. I'm starting to round my upper back with some velocity. That is a definitive not a good idea. Right? So we want to try, if you're not comfortable doing the arms in the position that I've recommended, then keep your hands on your hips. Don't use them at all. Okay? All right. Wall sits are coming up on deck in 15 seconds. So much time. So much time. You can sit and put your feet up. You can make a cappuccino. Okay. Seems like a nice afternoon for a walk out here in the GTA. Let's hope it stays that way. Find your wall. Walk your feet away. Find your seated position. You're just sitting on a chair and somebody happened to take it away. You're in it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Press your head into the wall. Do whatever you want with your arms. Knitting. Breathing sounds like a good place to start though, right? I know what happens here, team. It gets challenging and you forget to breathe. I love Candace today. She's got so much energy. Woo, she's punching it out. Trying to get that heart rate up too. I love it. Your 3, 2, 1. I was thinking this was a 1-minute wall sit. Silly me, that was a whole 30 seconds. Apologies. Not really. Right, Ingrid? That was easy peasy. Grab your weight, getting ready for our squats with one heavy weight. Ooh. You heard how heavy that was, right? Right. Squeeze those shoulder blades gently in towards each other. Again, you're welcome to use body weight. Use a chair for support if it's required, or even Sue, I want to see your side. You're doing a plie. Butt behind you. Sit down, stand up. Let's go. Sit to stand. You're in it. Chest up, Candace. Spread the mat apart with your feet. You got it, Giselle. She's my new instructor. I'm gonna have Giselle teach the class. She's got this. I see another future instructor in here too. In fact, all of you could be instructors. You're all athletes kicking butt today. Really great, Dab. Nice, Carol. Try to keep whatever that is in front of, close to your body. Yeah, as close to you like you're giving it a hug, Carol. 20 seconds left. Much better, Sue. Fantabulous. Great, Claudette. Look how low you're getting, Dina. Holy schmolies. In 3, 2, try to keep that chest up for me, Marley, and 1. So good. So while I give you a little bit of a break, we've talked about this in the past, maybe not recently, but oftentimes when people squat like this, what it speaks to a lot of the time is range of motion in our ankles. Right? So if our ankles don't have enough ability to flex, right? We know that flexion is bringing this part towards this part. So creating a deeper crease in the ankle. I don't have it here, so I just fold here. It's the body's natural instinct. So my suggestion is widen the stance. Don't go quite as deep, but really focus on the sternum facing forward as much as possible. Okay, squat, death march. Grocery bag march. Remember, feet are hip width apart. They're in a train track. Find the edge of your mat. And we're just putting those bags down towards the floor. Get your footing. Really push off on your back toe mounds to propel you forward in space. Driving into the ground just like you would getting up from a squat. You're pushing those hips away from you. Oh, so good, Marley. Let's see it, Sue. Yes. Keep those shoulders back. Better. Incredible range of motion, Carol and Dina. Looking good. I encourage you to try this in the part of your home that has the longest space. So if you got a hallway or a house that's like 20 feet, living room, if you're that lucky, 3, 2, 1, time. Come on up. One of those medium weights for the next exercise. Doing it the breadth of a room, the length, and just put a timer on. Go 5 minutes. Have fun. Talk to me the next day. Let me know how things go. I'm dead serious about that. All right, here we go. One medium weight. I'm gonna do this one in the variation that is standing. So my right foot is on the seat of the chair. Okay, I can use this stopwatch. My left hand is holding the weight. I'm driving that front foot down and pressing it overhead. Yeah, there's my sound effects for you. Go, go, go. Try to look straight ahead for me, Candace. Yes. And we lengthen through the back of the neck. Carol, take that back leg a little bit farther forward. Note the back leg, not the front leg. You're doing the opposite. So, sorry, Carol. So we don't want this leg on a diagonal, which means you have to step it forward so your hip is right over top of your ankle, right? Otherwise, you're gonna just load that front knee. Yes. Yeah. 10 more seconds. I know a minute's a long time. I get it. 3, 2, 1, time. Watch me, team. I didn't do enough demoing, so this is my fault. If you're doing the standing variation, having your leg on a diagonal, not only is it going to put like unusual pressure on the lumbar spine, but the front of the knee might get loaded. So what we want to do is don't do that. So you just simply step forward. And we want that hip, knee, and ankle. So we're going to talk about centration in one of our classes too. And so this speaks to centering our body so that we could have good form and we can actually drive without risking any of those other issues. So other side, let's go. Take that weight to your shoulder, whatever variation, look down at that standing leg if you're standing and go. Let's go, Marley. Yes. Let's go, medicine hat. Come on, Ingrid. Elbow comes down in front of you, right? So try not to let the elbow splay. No, you're good, Dina. Out. Elbow comes down in front. Yes. Knuckles to the ceiling. Watch that your wrist isn't flimsy. Grip that weight like you mean it. Exhale, press, slow the descent. Really nice, Karen. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Last exercise. I want to challenge you a little bit, okay? So for those, only those who, not that you're special, but I'm just saying, if you want to progress, you're going to come to the back of your mat and let's see if we can do like frog jumps across our mat. If not, you're going to step, 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 step. Okay, so arms up, bum down, come up, step, step. Just like leapfrog, yes? So find the edge of your mat, arms up, butt back. So try to reverse the arms, Candace. Bum back, arms up. Yes. Flying across your mat. Yeah, have fun. Really good, Marley. Nice job, Deanne. You cannot not smile when you jump or you leapfrog. Oh, no, better yet. You're a bunny rabbit. Seems appropriate for this weekend. Or you're Deanne's puppy when it's super excited. 20 seconds. Come on, come on. So good. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team, that was fabulous. Congratulations. That was a lot of fun. Like, really, how can you not smile when you're hopping like an Easter bunny? Going to the kitchen, getting lunch. No, I'm kidding. All right, next block. Take a couple of minutes while I talk about what's going to happen. We're doing a nice little cardio blast. You okay, Dana? Yeah, she's okay. Everybody, give Dana a little fist pump. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, you got it. I know, you probably were up at 3 a.m. like my email, apparently coming through at 3 a.m. All right, team, come to stand. Cardio, keeping it simple. I'll show you any modifications or variations rather that don't feel appropriate for you today. So let's get the party started. It's roughly 15 minutes, right? So the blast means in the 45 seconds that you're doing the exercise, you're going. So please ensure your space is clean. Move those weights out of the way. Okay? Take a moment, find the back of your mat. Take a breath, watch the first movement. 1, 2, 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. Stomp, stomp. Join me when you're ready. Clap it out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Get low as you go forward. Clap it out. You stomp, stomp. How heavy your stomp is depending on your risk factor, right? High risk, maybe a little gentler. I'm not high risk, so today I'm gonna stomp it out. My knee's feeling great. If yours is not, don't stop quite as hard. That's it. You stomp, stomp, you clap with your stomp. Bum, bum. I'm not super coordinated. Stomp, stomp, back, back. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. Let's go. 15 seconds. Stomp, 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 and clap at the same time. That's it. 1, 2. Stomp, stomp. You got it. In 5. In 4. In 3. In 2. That's it. In 1. Okay, time. Next exercise, you'll be happy to know you're not moving your body forward, back, left, or right. You're going to take a nice wide stance. Turn your toes out. Go down, go up. Go down, go up. Ready? Down, up. Let's go. Arms out in front of you. You want to add a jump every now and then. You can, or a heel pop. Or just stay with these knee bends. You can double time the tempo. Chest is proud. Looking straight ahead the entire time, team. 45 seconds, not a minute, Diane. Woo, we haven't done these ones in a long time. These are spicy. Spicy for your heart and your lungs. Oh, they need a workout too, don't they? That's why you're here. Nice, Marley. Come on, team. Whoo, chest up, chest up. In 3 and 2 and 1 time. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, 3 more minutes. You ready? 15 seconds of a break goes by fast. I'll demo the movement. Start with tapping the floor outside of your legs. And then add the double arm raise. Elbows are bent. So keep your arms roughly at a 90 degree and lead with your elbows. Keep your chest up. From the side, elbows wide, chest proud. Let's go. Keep going, you have 30 seconds left. I wasn't kidding about low impact cardio being effective, getting that endurance. Cardiovascular exercise of our 150 a week. This is 15 of it right here, right? Side to side. Woo! Keep going. That's it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, are you ready? We kind of did this one in the last one. We're gonna be bunny rabbits, right? An ode to the bun Apollo. We're gonna get down. We're gonna hop. We're gonna hop. We're gonna hop. I know not everybody hops, I get it. But we can fake it. Step, 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 step. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Either you're hopping, little bunny hops, or you're stepping. But you come up onto your toe mounds and push off. Yes. Chest up. Add a little jump. Bend those knees. Land softly. Yes. I love this too. I've seen someone over here doing this. Yes. Giselle's getting a little bit more power by hopping across her mat. I love it. 45 seconds, you have 5 seconds left. Go, Deanne. Bionic hip, what hip? 3, 2, 1. This is me now. Right, Deanne? Strong. Yeehaw. All right, team. Next exercise up on deck. Hamstring curl. So, what is that? Bring your heel to your seat. Core is tight. We're gonna fly those arms up. High diagonal, up, up. Heel to seat, ready, go. Up, up. Trying to reach our limbs, our upper limbs away from our heart, making it a little bit more challenging. So how can we make it less challenging? Slow down, hands on hips. Big difference. Pick what works best to elevate that heart rate. That's it, Deb. Chest is nice and open. Reach up. I don't know what we're calling this, just a hamstring curl with an arm float. 15 seconds, Dita. Come on, come on. Add a little knee bend there. Boy, our bones are getting lots of information today. In 3, in 2, in 1. 30 seconds. Take a big breath with me. Exhale it out. Medicine right here. Ooh, take a sip of water, team. We're in it for round 2. Got a lot of work. A lot of work ahead of us. 10 minutes. We're gonna finish on time. 30-minute Q&A after. I'm here for it. There is no question that you cannot ask me. I'm here for it all. Right? So remember the clap. I wasn't clapping a lot because I have this timer in my hand, but just to demo, 1, 2, 1, 2. So clap it out. Get low, 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 high, high back. Low, low. Yes, when you're ready, you're in it. Go. Just put the timer down and then I can clap it out with you. Get lower, Karen, because you can. If you're leading like I am with the same leg, switch it up. Pause for a moment and see if you can change your lead leg right now. Let's go. Yeah, it's not fair, right? You love both of your legs equally. Just like your children, Dina. You split your heart in 5. Let's go, let's go. 10 seconds, Sue, come on. Boom, boom, yes. In 3, in 2, and 1, that's time. Somebody needs water. Cheers. A little country. The courtesy of Beyonce. Turn your toes out, heels in, knees bend, knees straighten. Arms go down, arms go up. So choice. You can go as fast as the music or you can slow it down. But the aim here, as you know, is to get that heart rate up. Just keep that chest facing forward the whole time. Hold on to your fingers. Yeah, there you go. Make that connection with your chest and your upper back. Push, push. Pushing those legs away from the ground, into the ground. Yes. Whoo, sweat is real. And sadly for me, this is not my workout today, it's yours. I still have another hour after this. Yeah, that's okay. Making me stronger for the hiking season and the biking season ahead. Let's go in 3 and 2 and 1, that's time. Step jacks with an elbow lead. Walk it off, catch your breath. Woo-wee. All right, step jack. Looks something like this. Tap, tap, elbow. Elbows soft. Let's go, Marley. Come on, join me. Yeehaw! That's it, team. I'm out of sync with the music, but that's okay. Sure makes you smile. Chest is nice and proud. Can you feel your upper back muscles moving your arm, right? Connect to what's making them move. Front of your chest muscles, back shoulder muscles. Yes. You can take the knee bend out of it and just tap if that works for you. In 5, 4, 3, Judy's on fire, 2, and 1. Whoo! We're gonna do our step forward, hop back. So we're changing it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, forward, hop, 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 right? So changing it up this time, our Easter Bunny hop is going back in space. And if that hop doesn't work, you know you can just stay low, step back. Ready? Step, 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 hop, 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 hop. So I'm staying low and then I'm hopping back. Yes. Where's my chocolate? Yes, Dina. It's a good thing you're in the basement, right? Chest is proud. Yes. Be proud of the sweat. Yes. You know, many people are choosing medicine over movement. Not that one can replace the other, but they're a great adjunct team to maintaining your health, your strength, your independence. Yes, Deb. 3, 2, 1, time. That was fun. Oh, ham curls, arm floats. If overhead range of motion is available to you, great. If not, just keep them low. Elbows soft. Hamstrings, heels to bum. Right? Or butt kickers, yeah? I think I used to call them butt kickers back in the OsteoFit days. Let's go, come on. Let's go, change up of the music. Keep going. I'm not a very good DJ. Keep going, back to this song again. It's good for all the exercises today. Yeehaw! I feel like I need a parachute right now. I'm ready to take flight. Take your arms away from your trunk. Yeah, open up, open. Good breathing mechanics comes with that ability to get your arms moving, your chest open. Change the tempo if you need to. Scrape the gum off your feet. Isn't that annoying? Hey, Carol. She's like, there's no gum in my bedroom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2, done and dusted. Wipe your brow. Yes. Although I kind of like the glow personally. People pay lots of money and put lots of makeup to have a glow. I say just exercise. Water, water, water. You ready, Victoria? Yes? Yes, you are. Correct. All right, finish up that last sip of water. Forward, forward, clap, clap. Back, back. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll show you the footwork again. Be low, low, high, high. Low, low, halfway through. I will try to remember to cue the change in leading foot. Butt, clap, clap, up. Clap, clap, up. We're in it. Clap, 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 clap. Tummy tight. Yes. Just think, you'll never do this exercise again. Down, down, up, up. Push the ground away. Change your leading leg. Yeah. Change it. Note which one you always lead with. I'm a lefty, but I lead with my right every single time. I've been brainwashed. There we go. Come on, come on. Down, down, up, up. 15 seconds. You got it. You can do it. Yes, you can. Deanne, you're going to be rocking golfing season this year like never before. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, time. Up and down. Second position, plie. Find the position. Shake it out. Bend your knees. Down, up. So this is not a squat. It's a plie. Yeah? Do you see how my bum stays practically underneath my shoulders? You're in it. Down and up. When I say we're doing a squat, your bum will never be here. It'll be back here. Yes? But that's not what's going on. Yes. Good. I hope your shirt is a little moist right now. Sweaty. Get those arms up and down. Down and up. Boom. Yeah. Way to go, Claudette. So good, team. Y'all, seriously, if any of you are looking at being a seniors fitness instructor or a fitness instructor in general, let me know. I can connect you with the people, but I think you would be marvelous, every single one of you right now. 3, 2, 1, time. Just watching you would be brilliant. Think about it. All right, so step jacks. Out, in, from the side, out, in. Let's go, come on. Okay, listen to the beat. Yeah, start with your feet. That's always a good place to start. And again, if your heart rate is so high that you feel like you're on like an 8, 9, 10 on a scale of 0 to 10, then take your arms out of it. If you're not quite there, turn up the tempo. Tap, tap, let's go, let's go. Yep, again, again. By the end of this song, we shall be done, I promise. That's it, that's it. Okay, so we're running over 12. Apologies, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do our step forward. We're gonna march forward this time, but a low march. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your arms, but try to stay low like you're at the Warsaw Caves and you did not just stand up and clune your head like I've done in the past. All right, anybody been there in Peterborough? Stay down, that means your butt has to go back. Good, let the arms move. Go as fast as you can. Maybe you're running, zooming. Finding different variations to challenge our body weight in our legs. Yes? Hoo-ha! Shoulders back, Karen. Rounded upper back. Get it out of the picture. Look straight ahead. Yes. 5, 4. Look forward, Sue. 3, 2, 1. Wasn't that fun? Crazy movements. So I saw a little bit of this happening. Yeah? So we want to look straight ahead. Yes, to keep our shoulders back, our chin proud. Last exercise. Are you ready? Hamstring curl. Let's go. Finish strong. Come on. Fly. Come on. Woo. We're at the edge of the cliff. We've got a cool parachute on. We're ready to jump. Who said you can't? We're doing the CN Tower Edge Walk this summer. I don't know how happy I am about it, but I'm certainly not prepared to jump from there. Come on, 30 seconds. What do you got left? Heel to seat. Slide your foot across the floor. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 seconds, Dina. Yeehaw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to march it out. Walk around your room. So good, team. Congratulations. Ooh, the hard work is she's done. She's done. We're going to stretch things out. So again, get that heart rate down slowly. Just tap one foot in front of the other. Tap, tap the floor. Alternating legs. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to tap to the side. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Tap, tap. Yeah. Chest is nice and proud. Open the collarbones. Yeah. Do it with me. Take your hands to your thumbs to your chest, your sternum. Pull back. Feel that squeezing of your upper back. Let it be gentle. Tap your foot behind you and then hands on your hips. Yeah, keep that opening. That's it. Shoulders down. Yeah. Slow it down. 4. In 3, nice job. In 2, that's it. And 1. Again, I'm going to use my chair for some support. Step one foot in front of the other. Torso is going to be upright. Your feet are hip width apart. Do your best to keep your legs straight. Right? So you're going to let your pelvis spill forward over the top of that front thigh. I don't care which leg it is. Both feet are flat on the floor. Think of that back foot maybe on a bit of a diagonal, like at a 45 degree, instead of like the toes pointed straight ahead. And take a couple of breaths here. Ooh. Neck is nice and long. Good. In 3, in 2, in 1. Come to stand. Take your back foot and flip those toenails onto the mat, pressing them down, pressing your hips forward. Holy sweat city. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. So change legs. Again, your back foot is on a diagonal, like a warrior 1 stance on that back leg, if you're familiar with that. Turn your back toes out. Hinge forward any amount, but the caveat is spine long. Widen the sit bones apart. Gentle stretch. No more than that. Deep breath. Yep, that's where you're feeling it, Deb. Three, 2, 1. Bend your front knee, flip the toes on that back leg over so your toenails are pressing into the ground. Ah, that's a delicious stretch. That's causing a bit of a cramp in my foot. Good, let's get a bit of hamstring action. I'm just gonna use my counter, placing my hands on either the back of a chair, wall, or counter. Press your hips back, or walk your feet back rather, as you push your hips back. Again, play with the tucking and untucking. We want the untucked version. So if you know how to tuck your tailbone at this position, it's gonna flex and round your low back. Do the opposite of that. Maybe even slightly exaggerated. Couple of nice deep breaths here. Yep. Good. Wiggle your hips left to right, making sure your feet are at least hip width apart, maybe even wider. Hips side to side. Little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. And then come to stand. Let's face one another. Arms by your side. You've got those imaginary grocery bags. I want you to, with exaggeration, bring your shoulders slightly forward. And then up towards your ears, and then squeeze those shoulder blades back, and then back down. And again, forward. You'll feel the stretch in the upper back. Up, elevate them. Back, opening the front chest, and down. And now let's be less structured and try to make it more of a circle. So it's very fluid, yes. You can hold on to grocery bags, or you can let your fingers just hang, hands nice and soft. Perfect. And change directions. You know the fluid circle. See if you can find it here without going back into those 4 points. Big breath. Beautiful work, team. I am so honored to have been guiding you over the last 12 weeks. Please know that the recordings are still available to you. I think this Saturday, a week from this Saturday, but you'll get it in the follow-up email, just so if there's ones you want to kind of look back on, make notes, or just go back and try it again before our new session starts. Shake out those arms. Separate your feet, see Marley, and then push your hips around the room. So nice wide feet. Please know I'm here for another 30 minutes. If there's any specific questions that you have about a movement, a pose, the practice, the series, or other. Change directions, team. Any challenges, any wins you want to share? And if you're not comfortable, then just pop me an email. That's fine too. Remember, you absolutely cannot go wrong getting strong, team. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Chest is nice and proud. Inhale, raise those arms as high as you comfortably can. Grounding yourself as you push down into the earth. So inhale, breathe all the way down into the lowest part of your belly, into all that possibility. And then exhale, feel yourself supported by the earth underneath your feet, by this community, by me. Yeah, I'm here hoping to hold you up just a little bit. Inhale, reach up. And exhale down. If you're comfortable, you can stay standing with your eyes softly closed, or grab a chair and have a seat, placing one hand at your heart, one at your belly. Thinking about this last 12 weeks together. And I always think if I take a course or a program and I learn 1 or 2 things, and maybe I started to learn to love something that I didn't love before, or I learned how to do it slightly better with more nuance. I can assure you, you did not get weaker in this time together, team. Thank you for giving me the gift of your trust. I do not take it lightly. When you're ready, release your hands, open your eyes, and welcome yourself to the remainder of the endless possibilities you can do with the rest of your day. Have a great one, team. Thank you so much.